It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. Buckle up. There's football coming your way, and it's all
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They could fake it. They could say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
They'll start this one out with Hall. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 28. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Mills to the air now. Catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Palmer coming in motion left. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Now Mills. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Stroud from the pistol. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up first down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he's got it! Had to lay out for it, but touchdown! The Dragons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, selling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They start the drive with Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They go right back to Hall. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going back.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Scooped up by the defense. And they'll return it for a touchdown. The Dragons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Motioning him from the slot right. They give on 2nd to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 15. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Mills. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60+ is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Dragons and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Gibbs. He finds space for a few yards that time. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Throwing this back in the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here comes the New York offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. We give to Hall now on the option. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Jets first down.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. They put a receiver in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief with his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
He's running for it.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. The Dragons and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. He steps in and makes the interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll send their tight end right. Mills back to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing from the gun here. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, New York. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Evans now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Dragons returning their offense and this running back to the field. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to have a first down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is complete to Gibbs. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
Complete here to Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First and
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these...
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dragons make it a 16-point ball game. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons take a 3-possession lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets and Jalen Polk running to the field. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for him as they still trail here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Slot man motioned over. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. First down, Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective. Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Shakes himself. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Jets football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. And he's tackled for a short gain. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Japan. The Jets trying to make some noise before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Hall running between the tackles. And he's brought down after a short gain. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. Now this offense ready to head back out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changed. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And that will not be enough for a first down. The Jets take their first time out. The Dragons getting their punter out there. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. He puts everything behind this one. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Dragons get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Got a man back. Oh, he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but
now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside.
After review of the play.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's Carter on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Stroud. Pass taken in by St. Brown. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons continue piling onto this lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. 2nd and 15. This one finds Polk. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's Mills. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Takes this in at the 25. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 38. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Stroud from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Looked like the snap was good. No issues with the hold. But sometimes that plant foot just slides on you a little. And these kickers, man, they are so finicky.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Even after a solid 6 yards on that play, still a long ways to go here on 3rd down. Here's Mills to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Dragons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now, first round. Looking to his fullback now. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach.
Touchdown! Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jets offense now set to take over. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They send a tight end in motion. Looking to throw, Mills. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
How many times, Kate, how many times we sit in these meetings and the coaches will tell us the same thing? We win this game. We win these situations Monday to Saturday. That was awesome.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Now Mills. Pass complete, screenplay. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. It's round throwing here on 1st. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll only get out to about the 7 before going down. He'll manage 3 on the carry, and it's going to be 3rd down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Tokyo first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, here's Stroud. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another one for Gibbs. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Another. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Running it with Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Third down run by Gibbs. He breaks the tackle. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. 5 yards there on 3rd down, so that's going to make this 4th and short much more interesting.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll run for this. And he runs into some big bodies and is stopped right at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. A tight end in motion now. Mills to the air now. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off.
Delayed game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Running it after the penalty. And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. Mills looking to throw. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. He's inside the 10. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Dragons throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons grow their lead yet again. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st down, New York.
Throwing here, Mills. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. And now it's 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning left. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Right now,
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Stroud now on third. We put some air under this one, deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons tack on 7 more to their lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Mills back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Dragons emerge as winners, as with that, we'll say sayonara from Tokyo.